Vishka.
Steven.
Evie. LB.
Oh, flowers.
Holly.
Holly.
Pay attention.
Why are you responding to her name?
Today's topic. Shmushmotions.
AKA abortion. I'm pro-choice. They are not.
Which means what for those who don't know?
Those of you who don't know
Pro-choice.
what pro-choice means.
Pro-choice is someone who thinks that if a woman wants to have an abortion, she can have one. I believe a woman should do with her body what she wants. It's her body after all.
Thank you.
Elizabeth?
There's pros and cons to this. It's a controversial subject, and I think, okay, some chick is raped and she doesn't want this kid. All the more reason to have it sucked out with a vacuum or whatever they do. Or if you're already in your late second trimester, you know, third trimester,
Isn't that illegal, Bill?
and you decide, you know, halfway through the pregnancy, you're like, you know what? I changed my mind. I don't want to do this no more. I just can't take it. Then you should get beat in the head with a frying pan.
Because you're not pregnant in your head.
Yeah, we don't want to beat your tummy because the baby needs to stay there because you went this far with it.
Hit the bitch in the
But we'll smack you in the head.
The baby's already got fingers and
And nails and
fingernails.
Nose,
Lizzie!
4 chamber
What?
mark.
What's your take on it?
I really Sammy over here.
Okay, Vishka?
Vishka says that if you didn't want the baby, don't have sex and get pregnant. I mean, it's your fault, so keep it. I mean, adoption is there. I mean, you
That
can take
is
your
a
baby and leave it on
good
the
way to approach it. Dentist.
Yeah, it goes. Your baby could be doctor, local prostitute, or dentist. I mean,
That's
go with
bad.
the top two though. I mean, local prostitute very high in my country. Okay, but adoption. I mean, you can take a little fucker and put on the, you know, put her on the stairs of a church or something.
That's fucked
I
up.
think Vishka just came away there. Holly?
Do what you gotta do. I
Yeah.
did.
Oh, well, that... Seriously, from a guy's point of view, what do you think about abortion?
That would not be my decision. Yeah.
True, but say you had say you had sex, you loved the girl, and you had sex and she had got pregnant, and you were like excited, want to be a father, how would you feel?
I got a kid.
Yeah, but what if she didn't want to and you did?
Um,
Even though it's in her body, you helped. Again, I moved.
Hey there! We need Jeremy's to do this thing.
I don't know.
Okay?
I can't answer that one at this moment. I couldn't.
You don't know right now?
Come have a seat with us. We don't bite. Well,
Tis the reason why I
Don't
said...
sit on me, nigga!
Oh crap. Right.
it's okay. So you don't want to be in the show, but you kind of are in the show.
I couldn't tell you really what else on that subject. I mean, there's
Do
lots
you-
of ideas I have floating in my head, but
Do you agree with any of these people? Well, who would you agree with most?
partially, I agree with both, but you know.
So you're pro-choice also, so far.
You know, women
He's
who do.
half and half. He's pro-life and pro-choice.
Well, pro-life, but you know, under
Under
yeah.
circumstances like she said.
Okay.
Like, say someone
Give
was
the kid
raped
up
and didn't want the
give
child.
the kid up for adoption, but don't act like you don't know the kid and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Okay, if you weren't prepared, like, early in your life, and you're like, oh my god, I want a baby, I'm only 16, like, what do I do? And then you get, like, halfway through it, you know? And then, like, don't look at me like that, okay?
Where did the voice come from? I'm just saying.
I've got it!
Although we do admit that we do accents like crazy, so go ahead.
Well, you want me to talk like Vishka? Okay. Okay.
Okay. Little more phlegm. Little more phlegm. Alright, whoever's pissed on me is getting jack slapped.
So to sum it up,
Pro-choice.
Charles here is pro-choice, which means that it doesn't matter if they want to do it, they can do it if they want to. Samantha and most everybody else, well, no, except for Vishka. Vishka is completely pro-life. No way, no, you know, if you're raped, you can give it up for adoption.
Exactly.
Okay.
And like I said, it's pros and cons to this. If, you know, you get raped or whatever and you don't want it, and because you'll have to live with knowing I was raped. That is a bastard child that came out of me from some guy wearing a ski mask that I never even saw. You know, that's understandable. And yeah, there is adoption. Don't go trying to get a coat hanger, poke it in you to get rid of the thing or whatever. But I mean,
Plunger.
Get that baby out. Get her. Don't be no trick baby now. Get her
don't
out.
kill no trick baby now.
Don't kill no trick baby now.
Holly. Holly is not with us right now, so if you leave a message after the beep, she'll definitely answer your
Charles
text.
has something to say.
Charles.
When mom was 11, she was raped. My grandparents is the reason that I hate them so much. She was 5 months pregnant. They were in church, and they stood up in church, and they were like, please help our daughter. She's been sleeping around. She's a whore, blah, 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 blah. Then, later on, they made her get an abortion. When she
Wow.
was 5 months pregnant.
Okay, see that I don't agree with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How old was your
because
mom?
That is.
My mom was 11.
Oh,
11.
Yeah, she was raped by the person that lived across the street.
Okay, was there any?
Okay,
did they? did they ever go to a doctor and they say that they could not do it?
If that baby was to have developed, it could have severely injured.
Did they
her.
try to tell her that it could hurt her if she had the baby, or did they just say you're getting an abortion? Fuck you.
It's not the fact. I mean, it would have been, better if they'd done it earlier on.
Yeah, instead of waiting.
Instead of waiting till maybe she had actually bonded with the child inside of her.
All right.
You
I
know?
agree.
I mean, there are special circumstances like that where you just, like,
Medically, it's gonna hurt you,
Yeah.
I mean,
the mother.
yeah.
except, you know what? I
Being
Googled
nice.
it with one of my friends. The youngest girl in history to have a kid, she was 5. They think she was raped by her father, but they're not sure. It was in one of those third world countries in like the 20s or 30s. But she was 5, and she actually had the baby
It's called predominant, like
via C-section.
to where you hit puberty at a
Yeah.
really early age.
They raised they raised her son as her little brother. So
Ew.
yeah.
Well, back then, the 20s and
didn't know
30s,
anything.
they didn't know better.
Oh, that's some Jerry Springer shit right there.
I agree. Okay, to be
I
continued.
had like an epiphany of this